What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another DIY video. Today's video we're going to be working on my 2018 F30 340i. Today's video is also sponsored by Vescaa Carbon Fiber. They've been a sponsor here on the channel for a little while now, and they've actually provided some parts for my previous G80 M3, but we've got some stuff to put on the F30 today, so let me show you guys what we got. Be sure to follow Vescaa Inc. on Instagram. This is what their page is, and again, I did some parts from them on my G80 M3. I did carbon fiber seat backs, I did some other parts, I did an oil cooler guard just like that one here, and they've got some really high quality products here, but definitely check out Vescaa. Also check out their website here, so it will be Vescaa.com. They've got a variety of different carbon fiber pieces depending on your car here. So if you go up to the menu up here, shop by vehicle, you'll see that we've got parts for M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M8, X models, and other various BMW series models. So you see we got some parts here for the BMW F30 3 Series. They've got a couple different types of spoilers, carbon fiber trunk spoilers, side skirt extensions, diffusers, exhaust tips, new grills, things like that. Mirror caps, and yeah, I've got a bunch of different stuff here. So if you've got an F30 or you've got a G80 or whatever is listed here, definitely check out Vescaa. They are super high quality on their products. So actually today what we're going to be doing is mirror caps. So let me show you guys what we got. And just to show you guys the car, this is what I currently have on. So these are obviously not OEM. I have the normal stock white ones, but when I bought the car, it came with these carbon fiber mirror caps that are actually fake. I'm just not a fan of fake carbon fiber. So it does look kind of cool. As you guys can see here, it's kind of got the M design with the little cutout or the flare out right here. And that gives a nice stylistic piece there, but for me, I'm just not into fake carbon fiber. So I'm gonna be ripping these off and we're gonna be installing real carbon on the car. All right, so here is the box from Vescaa. Again, these are carbon fiber mirror caps here. So this will fit your F30. So that's between 2012 and 2018. Doesn't matter if you've got a 320, 328, 330, 335, 340, but nicely packaged, as you guys can see. And these should fit just like OEM. So this one here, super nice. So this is how it'll sit. This is going to be the passenger side, but really nice carbon weave, and this is real carbon fiber. Additionally, you'll see here on the back side that we've got very OEM type clips here, so this should fit like a breeze, no problem. And again, super lightweight because it is real carbon fiber, and man, the weave's really good. Nice high gloss. I mean, I really love everything that I've ever gotten from Vescaa. They're just, super meticulous when it comes to details. Ooh, they also give you a little pry kit. That's kind of cool. As well as a little microfiber cloth in there to clean it all up. That's pretty cool. To show you guys the other side here. Super nice, high quality. Really nice. So I'm going to show you guys how to install these. Let's go ahead and remove the old stuff. All right, just a little side-by-side comparison here of the real versus the fake. So I will say, when people are doing this install, for some reason they just like to grab it and rip it off. I don't know if that's just easier for them to do, or they're not really wanting to take the time to take these off correctly. But there are plastic tabs here on the back side that you don't want to break. Unless you plan to throw them away, but in my opinion, just take the extra time, take a little bit more care, and do it the right way. So basically what we're going to do here, again, we've got basically little tabs that go all around here, but what we need to do first is actually remove the glass. That is probably the scariest part because you don't want to break this. It can be a very costly modification if you are not taking the time and the precautions to do it correctly. But what we're going to do first, I'm going to open the door here. I'm actually going to fold the mirror in as far as possible and up as far as possible. That way we can fit our little pry tool that actually Vescaa provided. We're going to go ahead and slip that underneath behind the glass in order to pop it out. So let me show you that. All right, so first things first, like I said, we're going to tilt the mirror up as far as it'll go and in as far as it'll go. So go over here to your controls here, go ahead and fold it up. and then in. So basically we're gonna allow ourselves to have a little bit of access in this bottom corner here. So basically behind the mirror here, there's a ring with a bunch of clips that go all the way around. What we need to do first is stick a plastic pry tool, the one that Vescaa provides, up back here behind the glass and actually prop out one of those clips and kind of go around the whole thing in order to get it out. Additionally, during this time, I would recommend that you get a microfiber towel, because as soon as this glass comes out, it's going to dangle. We are not going to unplug it. All we need to do is kind of move it to the side. So if you have yourself a microfiber towel here on the side, you'll be prepared and ready to go for when that glass comes out. So again, we'll take this little plastic trim tool here. I'm going to take the smaller side here first. I'm just going to slide this right underneath this corner, and that fits perfectly right underneath there. And we're just going to snap this out. You might hear a little bit of noise here. This side here. So we need to pop a clip or two. And as soon as we get one or two, it should start to come out on its own with just my fingers. All right, so it's starting to come a little bit. It is also helpful to have some other trim tools on hand. This one is a little bit flimsy, but still a nice touch that they give you one of those. And I'm gonna use this stiffer one here. All right, so once we get it here a little bit, I should be able to pull up. All right, there we go. All right, so it is plugged in still, so we need to be mindful of that. Here on the back side, you can kind of see what we got going on here. So again, we've got the ring, like I mentioned, that kind of goes all the way around. There's little clips, a couple. So as long as you start here kind of on the bottom corner, like I showed you, and then you should be able to get your fingers back there enough to kind of pull it out, and it should come right out. So don't put too much tension on the glass because you don't want it to crack. Again, it is still plugged in, so we're not going to do anything with that, but we can let this kind of dangle the way it kind of currently is. And we've got our microfiber here just in case it slaps against the paint. Okay, next up, after that, we'll show you here that we've got a couple sets of clips holding the mirror cap in. So right here, there's a set there, so one there, there's one right here, and then there's one up here on the top. So there's those three that are basically holding the mirror cap in. And just to show you guys on the new one, so you have an idea, so just again, so you can see up close what I mean, it looks identical to the one that's already in there. So there's three clips, 1, 2, 3. You basically kind of have to squeeze them a little bit and then push out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start here on this side, squeeze these in first, and kind of simultaneously with my other hand, pull this corner out. And then I'm gonna start up here, pull this corner out, go over here, pull this one out, and the whole thing should come out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick my fingers in here. You could use a trim tool here as well. Just like that, I've already got that done. If you need to use the trim tool, the one that they provide you is nice and small. Apologize if my head is in the way here. Go ahead and use one hand here to kind of add a little bit of tension on it to push it out. Here we go. And just like that, it actually all came together. So didn't break any clips. Again, some other people who are in a rush or just don't care about the mirror cap will just grab it from the back here and yank it really hard. That's just not the way I like to do things. And yeah, this one should look and fit the exact same way. It's a good time to also clean up this area because it is a little dirty, and while we have this off, we might as well clean it up. And if you're curious, now is also a good opportunity for you to change out your turn signal. If you want to do a smoked or a sequential turn signal, something like that, this is also a good time to do that, but I actually like the stock ones. So we're gonna keep those. We're only swapping the mirror cap, and I'll show you guys what the new ones look like in comparison to the old fake carbon ones. All right, so we've got our brand new real carbon fiber from Vescaa, super lightweight, really nice high quality, versus the fake, which is obviously heavier carbon carbon style, whatever you want to call this. I don't know if this is hydro dipped. It almost looks like it's hydro dipped because it's on the back side here as well. But again, the mounting points are very, very similar. So they should fit exactly the same way, just like an OEM mirror cap. But again, here's kind of the side-by-side comparison of the two. The fake ones, you can tell just the weave is not the same. It's very kind of fakey looking. The color is even different versus the Vescaa, which is super clear, really nice high quality weave, and versus the fakey one. Which one do you guys like better? This is my vote 100% of the time. All right, and the install process is easier than the uninstall process. So go ahead and line everything up here nice and carefully. And then just go ahead and make sure that your tabs are in line where they're supposed to go. Just like so. And once you've got it lined up, go ahead and push it on until it clips into place. All right, so that is in. Really nice. I also really like the winglets here. I like the M Performance style ones. Just that kind of looks more like an M3 right here. It just is a really nice sleek design. So as long as that's in there, make sure to give it a little wiggle, make sure it's not going to come out or anything, and that's good to go. I would just double check your clips here to make sure that they're fully seated. Should be able to visibly see that they are through. I'll take you in here a little closer. So you just want to make sure up close that these are seated all the way through onto the other side. So again, there, up there, and over here. So at this point, all we need to do is go ahead and clip the mirror back on. Just be really careful. It should be super simple. All right, so we'll take our mirror, position it right where it's supposed to go again. Give it a nice push. And we are back in business, and I can go ahead and readjust my mirror, put it back exactly where it needs to go. Just to show you guys the close-up of the new Vescaa mirror cap. Oh yeah, that looks absolutely killer. Way better. So the new Vescaa versus the old fake carbon fiber. So even the design is slightly different. Like obviously these are the M design caps as well with a little flare out right there, but even the design is different. If you look in this area right here, the old one versus the Vescaa version, it's a lot more defined right here, which is really, really cool. And this comes to a nice point, whereas the other one's more rounded. So super nice. I love it. Super easy to install as well. Simple modification, as you guys could see, and in my opinion it makes it 1000% better. I hate the fake carbon fiber. Again, the quality difference, I mean these actually fit nicely, but they're obviously heavier, and I just don't like the fake weave. That's just not my thing. I would either keep it OEM white, I would do gloss black even, or real carbon fiber. So highly recommend the Vescaa ones. Again, Vescaa here in the bottom, Vescaa here in the middle, and then the fake one on the top. I just think it looks super nice. It's super subtle. I don't have a ton of carbon fiber on the car. The trunk spoiler is M Performance, so that's carbon fiber, that'll stay, and these are carbon. So the upper half is carbon, and then the lower portion of the car is a matte black, the M Performance parts. So I think it all kind of blends well. Maybe eventually I'll add more carbon on the front and get rid of the side skirts here, and just kind of make it more congruent. So we'll see about that, but let me know in the comments below what you like better. Do you like the fake one? Do you prefer the OEM white, in my case, or do you like the Vescaa carbon fiber ones? I'm going to go ahead and do the passenger side on my own here, but the install process is exactly the same. Super simple. Just take your time. Again, the hardest part is the glass. Just make sure you don't crack it. Take your time, and you should be fine. So if you're looking for products for your F30, your G80, whatever, what have you, definitely check out Vescaa. Huge thanks again to them for sending this product over to me to do an install for you guys. Again, super high quality parts from them. I have nothing but great things to say about them, and yeah, so buy with confidence. Anyway, if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, please let me know in the comments below. Stay tuned. I've got a lot more content for this car as well as the 911. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Thanks for watching.